that the most common problem people are setting goals is this one is either set too big of a goal, so it feels really intimidating. When you set a really big goal, you don't even know where to start. Conversely, people set these small goals and then they hit them, and then they feel very complacent as to where they're at. Big goal seems insurmountable, seem very distant to us. So the key is you get to break a bigger goal into smaller pieces or steps, and you keep breaking it down. So here's the big goal, here's the monthly goal, here's the weekly goal, here's the daily goal, here's the minute by minute goal. Now I have a question for you. What is your goal? We have to have a very clear goals. Clear goals, clear result, passing goals, passing result. It can be about your revenue, about your health, about your creativity. But whatever it is, what is your goal, and you need that sucker down. It needs to be quantifiable objectives, something that you can measure. You have to assign a deadline to it. There's lots of theories on this. It doesn't matter who you to talk to from. Tony Robbins, Jack Canfield. When you know your goal setting, and you write it down using the neuromotor skills that you have, it's almost like magic that it will come true. I think one of the keys to helping you to achieve your goal is to see progress. So when you have a really big goal, you don't know if you're getting anywhere closer. For example, I want to look really good for summer, and I need to get a six-pack. Now, there are a lot of steps to take in order to be able to achieve that goal. But if I say every day, I'm going to cut 200 calories, that makes it a lot easier, a lot more manageable for me to take on. One of the best tools that I've discovered is called scaffolding. And these are ways of thinking about scaffolding. It's the magic stairway. In order for you to get from point A to point B, try breaking the goal down into smaller bite-sized pieces. Here's what I mean. Let's say one of your goals is, I want to grow as an artist. Well, that sounds really lofty, amorphous, and it's hard to get your head wrapped around that when you think about growth. Let's break it down. Well, I want to get better with Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, and Premiere. Let's say those are the 4 things I need as an artist to become better. Now, each one of those things can be broken into smaller goals. Yet, how do you get better? At Adobe Illustrator? Well, some of the things that you might think of are, I need to learn how to use the pen tool really well. I need to know how to build shapes quickly. I need to know how to draw precisely. Maybe I need to learn about gradients and just best practices in terms of navigation and word shortcuts. Now you see, the big goal of I want to grow as an artist or a designer has been broken down into 4 pieces. And those 4 pieces can be broken down into even smaller pieces.
Chunking is power. You don't want to over chunk where you're trying to bite the whole darn thing together. You also don't want to under chunk where you make a million pieces of something. If you make enough reasons to follow through and you know what you want, but you make the task overwhelming, you'll be overwhelmed. What is chunking? It's taking all that's coming at you and putting it into idealized size groups that your mind can handle.
Okay, we can end this video by talking about goal setting and working towards achieving your goal. If you just walk away and do nothing, here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick out a goal that you've been setting aside, something that you really want to accomplish and try to apply the principles in which you've learned today. Now, you have a clear plan on how to move forward.